Yeah, it did seem it something. Oh, that's why I was looking like that. I was wondering. Huh. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to another stream here. We just woke up. Was in a food coma.
We was in the twilight zone.
The food coma. The sleep was so good. It was impeccable. It was impeccable, man. Too good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello.
Hi everyone. Welcome.
Yeah. It's filling up. It's filling up. I would love to learn Irish. What's up, C-Bolt? I played Smash Brothers. Man, I played too much Smash Brothers. I think I played Smash Brothers last night for, I think I played for 4 or 5 hours. Smash Brothers.
4 or 5 hours?
Mm-hmm. It was too good. The damn time went by so fast. It was too good. It was some good Smash too. I was playing with it. Because sometimes when you play online, some people they only play you one time, and some people play you twice. Like if I'll beat you one, you'll beat me one. Then they'll leave. I don't understand that. Can somebody explain it to me? Those of you who are smashers, let me know why people do that.
Is that camera lens greasy?
You know what? I was wiping it off.
Yeah, cause look.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, somebody explain that to me. Hold on for a second. We trying to get this situated.
There it goes.
It's better?
Yeah. I think it had like a fingerprint or something.
Yeah, I saw it. It have a fingerprint on it. Okay. Look. So back to what I was saying. Those of you who are smashers, explain to me why people do that. We'll play a game, right? I'll play you one, I'll beat you one. Then we run it back, you beat me, and then they just quit the game. I notice a lot of people do that. Are they upset, or is it like a certain setting zone? Do people just I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I do occasionally get people that they'll see like, oh shit, this dude is good, this is interesting. Because I use King DDD, we be in there just going crazy. Thanks a lot. I'm Sugar Shar. Thanks for the donation. What book do I recommend? I'll get back to you what I was talking about. Let me see. Oh, Alfred. Okay, that makes sense. Let me see. Okay, so what book do I recommend for learning Swahili? There's a you know what? Dang, what's the name of that book? There's a book for Swahili. Living Language. Check out Living Language Swahili. That's a good book. Living Language series. It's pretty good. I was saying that what was I saying? Oh, what's up, Sel? Yeah, it's weird. I found that interesting. I'm like, man, why people do that? Like, I play you one and you play me one, and we both. It's like 1-1, and then they just quit out the game. It's like, okay, let's do it tournament style. Let's do like you win 2, I win 2. You know, let's do it like that. But I know everybody is different, and maybe there's just some reason for that.
They don't want to even the score out.
Jed Bolden, thanks a lot for your subscription. You said, please say, Anahita, you look beautiful in Farsi. So in Zaban Farsi, you say, Anahita Shuma Kheli Kashange Hasti. Man, فکر میکنم که شما خیلی قشنگ هستی. That's like, I think you're very beautiful in Farsi. That's how you say that. But yeah, like, yeah, what I was saying, yeah, but I was playing Smash Brothers. I was playing for like 4 or 5 hours last night. But yeah, I do occasionally get some people in there. Um, I do occasionally get some people in there that will they will play. They're like, oh shit, and I'll be feeling it too. You could feel like when you play. Those of you who are fighters, you know what I'm talking about. It'd be a good game going on, and it'd be intense. The competition is just so good. And I was going back and forth with this one guy. He was using who was he using? I think he was using Fox. He was real aggressive, and we played like, man, we had to have played like 40 or 50 games. It was just crazy. It was like going back and forth. I'll beat him like 3 games in a row. He beat me like 2, then he beat me 1. It was like that. It was very, very good. But anyway,
Lord Alan Sugar, thank you.
let me go back.
Private message.
Lord Alan Sugar, thanks a lot for your subscription. Myself and my family have watched your work for a few years now. Keep up the work, fella. I'm watching from London. Do you have plans to visit soon? Thanks a lot for your subscription. We don't have any travel plans right now to travel outside the country because we have too many matters going on. I talked about this in the last stream. We're not going to be doing any traveling until we wrap up a lot of the stuff that's going on. So we have some serious court stuff going on right now, and we're trying to get through that. With some of it already being wrapped up, but we still have something going on, and we don't feel that it's a good idea to be traveling while that stuff is going on. So we'll see. We'll see. Once that stuff is wrapped up, then we'll go from there. But right now, we're just traveling mainly within the United States. So I know a lot of you are wondering when is this China trip, when is London trip, and all this. But we're not doing any traveling right now.
Hi, sidewalk piece.
You and Mark should do a political constitutional series on the Deception Topics channel where you cover legal news and if it should be legal or not. That's actually a good idea. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and we'll see what happens with that channel. So we're just taking it easy right now. Yes, I can read Greek. You said Kalispera, Kalispera, Kalimera, Tikanete, Tikanis. Language and Programming channel. Thanks a lot for your subscription. How would you go about improving your listening ability? I found my abilities to comprehend French. I'm glad you brought that up. You know what? I'm going to talk about something in regards to listening and improving your listening. Let me see. So first of all, the only way you can improve your listening comprehension, understanding someone, is by constantly talking and constantly practicing. You know, there's really no shortcut on trying to understand what someone is saying. You have to constantly be in contact with that language, talking with the native speakers. The listening, I mean, you can listen to a lot of stuff. It's good. You can listen to a lot of audio, podcasts, and whatever. That's all good. But you have to have that language coming at you in real time. People talking to you directly, like right on the spot. It puts you in a position to where you have to respond. When you're in that situation, very often you start getting used to it. So you can't really run away from that. There is no shortcut. You just have to go through that process. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about this listening and stuff, or about this accent and this pronunciation. So when it comes to accent and pronunciation, you have to do a lot of listening. Okay, you have to listen to as much stuff as you can, like podcasts. You can watch some videos or whatever, even if you don't understand. The point of doing that is the exposure and getting the extra, getting that listening in. It's just like a child being in an environment. And this child's in an environment, in a car with their parents, they don't understand. They be in a car, for example, we're kids right now. We're in a car, in the back seat, and our parents, they're in the front seat, they're talking. They may be talking about something that we don't understand. But despite not understanding what they're saying, we will be able to pick up that accent, the way and the pronunciation, the way they're talking, like their accent particularly, we'll pick that up because that's the environment. That's what we're hearing very often. You have to put yourself in a situation like that when you're learning another language. You have to try to put yourself, immerse yourself in that language, and you can do that just by listening to a lot of stuff, like almost every day. That's why people go to the country. Um, people go to the country. They immersed around that language. I remember when I went to Taiwan, it was just it's ridiculous. I was like, yeah, I was like, man, if I stayed over here, man, if I stayed over here like that, oh man, because the language is right there, and where I was at particularly, they didn't speak any English. It was just all, but it was mainly Taiwanese. You're not going in Taiwan, certain parts, you're not going to hear any Mandarin. You're just going to hear Taiwanese. So that's people crazy. Yeah. But yeah, back the listening part. Like, if you want to sound like a native and you want to have good pronunciation, you have to do a lot of listening, and you have to like mimic what you hear and try to, even if you have to talk to yourself, you want to try to enunciate what you're hearing, just to try it out. I mean, you're gonna mess up, but you want to do that, but a lot, and just listen a lot. If you don't do any listening, if you don't have any contact with a native speaker, then obviously you're not going to have that good accent and pronunciation. So myself, like me, for example, good example, like when I first started learning language, I wasn't really doing any listening. I didn't have like a strategy on like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and listen to this for this many hours, and I'm gonna listen to this podcast, and I'm gonna enunciate, say the words out loud to myself. I wasn't doing that. Basically, what I was doing, I was learning phrases. I made sure my pronunciation was on point to a point to where the native speaker could hear me, but I was never really into like that listening. I didn't really apply that to my language game until later on. For example, like Japanese and Mandarin. So Japanese and Mandarin, these two languages, I know a lot. I consider myself fluent in those two languages as well. However, when I speak those languages, when I speak Japanese, for example, when I speak Japanese, you can hear in the way I say things, you can hear that I'm a foreigner because I don't have that Japanese accent. Because when I learned Japanese, I didn't do that. Like, I learned like a whole bunch of grammar. I learned how to put stuff together, and I can talk. I can communicate well with Japanese people. It's just the sound of that language. Because when I first started learning, I didn't train myself in that area what I'm talking about. I didn't train myself in that, listening to a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't train myself listening to a lot of audio, and as a result, when I speak Japanese, you can tell like, oh, you could tell that like I'm a foreigner. And Mandarin I would say my Mandarin pronunciation is better than my Japanese, but the same thing with Mandarin, I don't sound exactly like a native speaker, but my pronunciation is really good. That's because for the same reason, Japanese, I didn't do any listening. I spent a lot of time learning, putting stuff together, and reading phrases and stuff, but I never really trained my listening. So some people ask me if there are some things I could change if I go back in time. That part I would change, but it's okay. It's an experience. It's an experience, and I learned from that experience. So yeah, you have to do that listening. And you have to make sure you doing that and talking with native speakers like very often, so yeah. Now, what was something else like, Cantonese. So I get a lot of compliments on my Cantonese. People say I sound like a native speaker. Duh. People say I sound like a native speaker. They say my pronunciation is really good. I've lived in Hong Kong for a long time. The only reason why I sound like that is because when I started learning Cantonese, I listened to a lot of stuff. I listened to a lot, and it's funny because even at the time when I started doing Cantonese, I didn't even really talk. I didn't have a person to talk Cantonese with on Skype very often. I did a whole bunch of listening and I read out loud. You can even go back to my older videos and see videos where I was having reading practices, reading Cantonese and stuff. I didn't do that. I wasn't doing that stuff with a lot of those other languages. That's why I sound like that. So that's the reason. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you don't. The accent doesn't really matter. You know, everyone has an accent. But if you want to get a good accent, you want to sound like you're a native speaker, you have to go through that. You have to immerse yourself. That's the only way that you can do that. Yeah. So you have to immerse yourself. What's up, Alquaman? Mafi Anahai. Lamahadi. Zedai. Iwaran. Yeah, but you have to do that if you want to have a good accent. Now, when you're learning multiple languages, it's kind of hard to immerse yourself in multiple languages. So if you're aiming for native like accent and stuff like that, it's probably it's probably it's probably good to focus on one, you know, and yeah, focus on one for like a couple years or something, and just work on that. That's if you working for probably a little bit more than a couple years, and you trying to train your accent, because see that's going to require a lot of attention. You know, if that's your goal. That's if it's your goal. If you want to sound like that, you want to be native, you have to like focus on just that language for a while, and then you can do something else. But for me, like my goals are a bit different. I'm not trying to be native in all these languages, but certain languages I did spend time on and make sure my pronunciation, my accent were spot on. Namely Cantonese. Namely Cantonese. That was like my favorite languages, or my favorite language. So yeah, so that's what it is. So make sure when you learning languages, make sure you do that. Okay, make sure you listening a lot, and make sure you talking with people and trying to produce words, because that's going to help you a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the donation, Carlito Brigante. So hello from Greece in the channel name. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the stream. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Somali. I did the same thing with Somali. I did the same thing. Somali, I immersed myself, and I was able to pretty much sound like a native speaker when I was speaking Somali. Like when I was going out, I spent a lot of time doing that with Somali, and then I was talking a lot. And the same thing I did with Cantonese, the same exact thing. Listen a whole lot, like pretty much every day. Pronunciation, good pronunciation, everything. Okay, I spent a lot of time talking about that, but that's important. You guys have to make sure you, definitely. Yeah, definitely. There's gonna be some more Smash Brothers coming. Definitely. But I'm kind of taking a little. I almost released some more videos yesterday, but I'm waiting a little bit because I know that I want to release some other language stuff. So I'm waiting a little bit. I have some other videos coming out, so I'm gonna release some. I'm gonna release some of those first, and then I'll release some more Smash Brothers videos. But yeah, I got a lot of Smash Brothers footage. So every week, you guys gonna be seeing that. Walt Salt, thanks a lot for your donation. I just purchased the Hmong course. Any Hmong tips? Walt Salt, thanks. First of all, thanks a lot for your purchase. Well, the only tips I can give you right now, since you're just starting off, just you make sure you listen a lot. Listen to the audio a lot, and try to practice with the native speaker. Follow the instructions too. The course comes with instructions, so you have to just follow the instructions. If you have any other questions, just let me know, because I got the instructions there. BH, thanks a lot for your subscription. You keep asking me that question. I'm not going to be talking about that. When it comes to personal stuff, I don't like talking about that type of stuff. So sorry, bro.
Thank you, Marcel. Thank you, Seaboat. Hi, Samira.
Samir, welcome to the stream. Oh, I want. Oh yeah, I learned something. You know, I had today was my third. Was it my third? I think today was my third Lithuanian class. Yeah, I think today. Yeah, so the girl, she taught me a few things in Lithuanian that I could use with. I know I have some Lithuanian followers. Thanks for the donation, SMU. Really? You mean my brother? That's not my friend. Yeah, he speaks a bit of Spanish, Chinese, and obviously English. Yeah, she told me Hebra and Sini. Like Hebra, like I could say Labas Hebra. You know, like it means bro. That's their version of saying bro or something like that. So Hebra for plural, Hebra for plural, and Sini for a singular. So Sini, it means bro.
Somebody asked about your Navajo.
Man, I want to do Navajo so bad, but I don't. Like I said, I don't have like the adequate. I don't have a person. I mean, I can get back on Navajo and go talk with some people, but like I'm really trying to have somebody whom I can practice with via Skype. You know, because I'm a bit more structured than before. I have like a plan set out. Thanks again, BH. We don't have any plans for traveling right now. I mentioned this before at the beginning of the video because we have too many matters going on. So we just chilling right now. And the only traveling that we're going to be doing right now is just throughout the United States. I mean, if we go, we'll probably go to Hawaii or something in the future. But as far as like London and we'll have to wait and see about that. Larry Noir, no, I just use King DDD. That's pretty much the only character I use. I've been using him since Brawl. I started playing Smash Brothers from Brawl. I didn't even really like. It's funny because I didn't even really like Smash Brothers back in the day, like Melee. I hated that game. I used to go to my friend's house, and they'd be over there sitting up over there playing Melee, and I'm like, man, I was biased back in the day too. If it wasn't Namco, I wasn't trying to play it. They will be playing Smash Brothers, be playing DOA, and I would tell them, man, y'all need to take this trash out and put this. Y'all need to take this trash out and put that Tekken in, or put that Soul Calibur in. That's what I was about. I was about that. Yeah, Brawl. Yeah. What's up, Merlini? What's up? That's my retrospect editor right there. Yeah, that's what people say. People saying Melee was the best game. And it's unfortunate, man. I feel so bad now, and I regret for not playing that game because I really love Smash Brothers now. And I wish I could have went. I wish I could have started playing Melee, but back in the day, I was just too gone in Namco. I was real biased back in the day. But yeah, I love Smash Brothers, man. That game, it don't make no sense how fun that game is. And if Melee was fun, like if Melee was better than that game, oh my God. If Melee is better than that Smash Brothers now, that Ultimate, that Brawl, that's real bad. Had I to start playing that back in the day, I probably wouldn't play no other fighting games. I can't even play. I'm supposed to be playing other fighting games right now. I'm supposed to be playing Soul Calibur. I'm supposed to be playing Tekken. Mortal Kombat. I'm supposed to be playing Samurai Showdown, DOA. That's 5 fighting games right there. Those fighting games I'm supposed to be playing right now. I can't even turn off Smash Brothers. I can't turn it off. It's weird. I can't stop.
You sucked in.
Oh, Merlini, it's like you know what? It's funny because they did. People were saying that Wait, what was I gonna say? I got distracted because I seen that Mr. Sibo block somebody. Yeah, people were saying that Melee was a faster game. And I noticed that like Brawl, because Brawl was my first Smash Brothers, and Ultimate is faster. That game is fast, man. It's way faster than Brawl. It's fast. Yeah, you right, Sale. You right. Ultimate does have a lot of content. It has a lot of content. That game is freaking amazing, man. That that game is. I can't, dude. When I start playing that game, I look at the time, and it's like because I can only play it a lot on like during the weekend, and I look. I said, okay, I got a good 4 or 5 hours I can play. That damn 4 or 5 hours go by so quick, man. And it's like I'll be sometimes I'll be like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll be like, damn, I want to play some more. Turn you right back on, keep playing.
That's how I am with that MK11.
And Mortal Kombat, yeah, that's a good game. Thanks a lot for your donation, man. If you could or drink anything now, what would it be? Alcohol? You talking about alcohol or you been told them, Sel? You been told them? You been done try to told them?
Y'all been telling them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do some live smashing. I'm gonna do something. We plan to do something with the with the Patreons. Like I'm gonna set some matches up, but you know we doing things step at a time right now. We just now upgraded the Patreon thing, and you know we'll get there. But I'm gonna do some live streaming also. BH, dang BH, thanks a lot for the subscription. You said my wife is Kamai. What's the best way to learn the language? I've been looking for a more formal way like Rosetta Stone, but I can't find. Well, like I always tell people, I know everyone is different, but the best way, in my opinion, okay, I know I say there is no best way, but if you want to really learn naturally, is the way to learn. Just kind of just relax. You want to listen a lot, learn phrases, and build up on those phrases, and then keep building those phrases up to the point where you're able to start like having conversations with someone. And when you're able to start having conversations, then you can do more stuff in depth. Oh, Sale, I know. I talked to Lodge the other day. He told me that he was going to get it. I'm looking forward to that. That game is too good, man.
Thank you, Sounds from Saturday evening. They asked you a question.
Oh, let me go back up. Thanks a lot for your donation. Sounds from Saturday evening. What type of martial arts do you do? Jiu-jitsu, karate, kung fu, or taekwondo? I don't do any. Unfortunately, I don't do any martial arts right now. Oh, I forgot to say Street Fighter. I play Street Fighter too. I play Street Fighter 5. I don't play it now, but I when the Street Fighter 5, when that new Street Fighters, when it first started, when it got released, I used to play that a lot. I pretty much play all the fighting games. That's my favorite genre out of all the games. I like fighting games and RPGs. Thanks a lot, Lenny. Thanks a lot. Oh yeah, Marilini, those footsies, yeah. Those footsies be good.
Footsies.
Uh-huh. Yasu. Imekala. Imekala Evcharisto. Profane Amen. Imekala. Polikala. Yeah, that Mortal Kombat is pretty serious.
It's been feeling different lately though.
Probably because of them updates.
Yes, it got.
Did you notice you had to download like patches and stuff when you playing? You notice?
I didn't have to download. It probably updated on its own.
Whenever they have a patch, you have to download. It's an update. They'll ask you to update. It will say the number like 1 point or whatever, and then you have to update it. That's probably that patch, the stuff they did to it.
Yeah.
Sir Regulon, thanks a lot for your support, man. I hope you continue to enjoy the content. BH, thanks again for the donation, no question, but I wish your channel had. All right, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate your support, man. We both appreciate your support.
Absolutely, we do.
It's just certain things that it's just like certain things I won't really talk about. So Julia, you know what? I haven't really thought about that. I haven't really thought about that. I know the 1,000,000 subscribers will be here soon, but I haven't really thought. I mean, I definitely want to do some things, some different things on the channel. I want to start doing some different stuff, and I know that's definitely dealing with traveling, but we still have some pending stuff going on. We trying to wrap that up before we start doing that. That's probably the newest thing that's going to happen on the channel, traveling outside the country. E caro, e caso.
Yoruba.
E caro, ko Yoruba. I don't know Catalan.
It took a couple years to grow these beards.
Couple years, yeah.
A couple years to grow these beards.
I'm self-taught.
What is it?
So like it's easy. Like a lot of you who are asking for tips for learning whatever language, I'll give you the same tip. Let me see one of yours. Ciao G. Thanks a lot for your support, David. Welcome to the channel. I hope you continue to enjoy the content. So like the content, what was I gonna say? I got thrown off there. I was about to say something. Oh shoot! I gotta wait and see because I forgot what I was about to say. Yvonne, yeah, we oh, that's what it was. Yeah, thanks a lot, Chris. Thanks a lot. Yeah, so well, so I normally stream on Sundays, every Sunday. It sometimes is at 5, like today, the stream start at 5:30, and sometimes it's at 5. No, sometimes it's at 4:30 if I have a Cambodian class. It depends on when I have that Cambodian class, because sometimes I don't have that Cambodian class on Sunday. If I don't have that Cambodian class, then we'll just normally do the stream starting from 5:30 Arizona time. Now the tips for the so those of you who are asking me, well, what tips do you give for learning such and such language? It doesn't really matter what language you learn, but the tip that I can give you, just like I give everyone else, learn naturally, and you learn naturally just by, you immerse yourself, do a lot of listening, and then you learning phrases and using those phrases on native speakers and building them up. You keep learning more and more phrases, and stay away from grammar for a good 6 months. You just do that, just stay away from grammar for 6 months and learn those phrases and do all that listening. Then once you feel that you can talk, because you'll see after a couple months, actually, you'll notice that you're able to put words together in sentences. A long conversation with someone, and once you're able to do that, then you take it to the next level and start doing more difficult things. You can start studying grammar. You can start reading some books, stuff like that. That's what I would do. I tell people the main thing is not really to touch the grammar for about 6 months. You don't touch grammar. Now I love grammar. Now you could touch the grammar. It all depends. Like for example, if I know a language with a similar structure, like for example, like Japanese was my first SOV language, and I'm very familiar with that grammar. If I want to learn something like Mongolian, which it is a language I'm learning right now, I can learn. I can start learning that language, even if I don't know anything. I can actually start learning that language through grammar if I wanted to. You know, I can start learning that language through grammar only because I'm familiar with the structure already because I have that background in Japanese. But if I've never studied a language, the SOV language like that, and I want to learn Mongolian, there's no way that I'm going to start studying that language from a grammatical standpoint. I'm not going to do that. Thanks a lot, Steve Rogers. But the tip is just to avoid the grammar for about 6 months and just learn phrases and immerse yourself with a lot of listening. That's what you do.
Good night, Samira. And yes, the plants are real.
Have a good night. Have a good night. Gamara Joba. Mishveni var. Didi Matloba. Vaja. Rogorachad. No, I don't know Telugu, but you know what? After Tamil, after I get this Tamil down, I think I'm gonna learn Telugu next because I realized that Telugu is a very useful language. We went to an Indian restaurant last week, and I was trying to level up in Tamil, and all pretty much a lot of those waiters in there, they all were saying, "Oh, I speak Telugu," and then there was one guy that said he spoke Sindhi. I was like, "Oh shit, Sindhi! Wow." Rojgar, Slough, Shoni, Bayane Bash, Bale, Min, what is it? Min Handek Kurdi Ksabekam, Chon Minista Hariki Fedabuni, what's it, Fedabuni? I get this mixed up, still mix this up. Min Hariki Fedadabam, I think it's Hariki Fedadabam. Hawal Dadam. Min Hawal Dadam. Min Banyazam Kurdi Fedabam. This is Kurdish. This is Kurdish. This is Sorani that I'm speaking right now. Okay. So yeah. Merhaba, nasılsınız? كيف حالك
Somebody said, do you speak any Danish?
Danish. Actually, today was my third Danish class, so I'm still very new at that language. So, dansk, ja. Yeah. Let me see. What did I learn so far? Yeah, her, Moses. Yeah, her, Moses. Yes, wait, what is it? How'd it go? That's tricky. Because a lot of their words, they cut them off. A lot of the words they don't pronounce. It's really interesting. Like rather than saying lärare, which is teacher, they say lärare in Swedish, lärare, but in Danish they say lær. It's spelled the same, and they just say lær. It's the same spelling, ladder, but they just say lær. Lær. Leket, leket, leket. I just learned this word. Yeah, ladder is Swedish, but in Danish they say lær. Lær. And I believe it's spelled like it's spelled ladder, just how that in Danish they spell it like that, but they say lær. Yeah, Danish is definitely harder than them other ones. But like I said, it's a language just like any other language. You put that hard work in, you just give it that work, you get them results. Yeah, that pronunciation is funky. I can see what everybody was saying. They got the, like, for example, the like y'all heta, like that heta, they say heta in Swedish, in Swedish and Norwegian, but in Danish it's spelled like Hedder, and you don't even enunciate the D's. The D, that double D is a F. Your tongue can't touch anything in your mouth. You can't touch anything. It's like free. So you do that. You gotta pronounce that Hedd. Like, look, Hedder. It's the way it's spelled. It looks like it's Hedder, but you don't pronounce the D.
You just go hell.
You gotta go hell. It's like a L. He said it's a L sound, but you don't you can't touch your tongue. Gotta be free. You don't touch anything. You don't touch your teeth. You don't touch the root of your mouth or anything. You used to say hell. You used to say hell.
Hell.
Yeah, hell. I'm like, man, what the heck? What happened? Why y'all dropping all these words off? It's like when you read, they skip over a lot of words.
Hi, RJS.
Kalispera. Taskale. Is that what you said? Taskale. Vem svensk. Det finns många svensk här. Shooting cell.
Nice answer, Marcel. You asked me? You asked me, did I have any Chinese relatives? Is that what you just asked me? Merlini, Danish sounds like you're speaking Swedish, but yeah, it's crazy. It's a really interesting language. I like it. Like when you see it written, it looks like Norwegian, because there are things that they say, like for the D, they use for D. I don't think, Swedish, they don't say, they say eftersom. And in Norwegians, they say for D, for because. And they also say for D in Danish. So it looks like it's that language, it's got some, it's Norwegian. It looks like there's more Norwegian than Swedish. Oleaka, no. It's not. Hex, no. Brazilian harder than Russian? No way. Ravnil, no. You guys have a lot of letters that you skip over. That's what I mean. Like I don't mean like you don't pronounce the words. There are certain letters that you guys don't even pronounce. They're just there. Just like that word for teacher, you guys say lea. Like you guys don't say ladder, you guys say led, and there's some words in there that you don't even pronounce. You just gotta, and it's kind of tricky too if you it's kind of tricky if you're trying to study two Scandinavians at the same time. If you don't pay close attention, you're gonna mix it up. Um, that's a good question. What ethnicity what would you say gets the most hype? Man, that's a hard one. I think that like definitely Somali people and Chinese. A lot of people get hyped, but from my experience, the most has been Chinese people and the Somalis. Yeah, them Somalis, man. I had some really great experience talking with those people. I miss those people, man. I gotta find them here in Arizona. I still haven't found like where they are. Ganesh, Varnakam, Varnakam, Sokyama, Nandri Namba.
Do you have a Bitcoin donation address?
Baron, a little bit, very little, very little Hungarian grammar, not a whole lot. To well, yeah, I'm taking Kurdish a long way. Kurdish is going really well right now.
Black guys speak Kurdish.
Yeah, Kurdish is going really well. I've been at it for a few months. It's going really well. I'm gonna take it far. Me gets gut, me gets gut, danke schön. Wie geht's?
Venus Balkunis, yes we do.
Shaq 34332. What is your question? I didn't see it. About the Spanish levels 1 and 2. What is your question? I mean, I would love to learn Kuramaji, but I don't really know anybody that speaks that. And the person I normally practice with is from, he speaks Sorani. Don't let me miss that. This Shaq 3-1. I can't remember. He asked me something about the level 1 and 2. I didn't see it, so I'm trying to look at a lot of these comments here. He's gonna probably ask again. I'm waiting for it.
Lennox Lewis, yeah, we know about that. What do you know about it?
I don't really know anything about Berber language. Oh, yeah, we been know about that. No, I don't know any Samoan. Shaq 34332. Okay, send me another email because I didn't get it. The Shaq, it looks familiar. But send me another email at miles55000@gmail.com. Seabolt, send Shaq my email address and have him send me an email, and I'll see what's going on. Jack Rose Green Jr., thanks a lot for your subscription. Thanks a lot for your donation. Love watching the reactions you generate, especially when you switch from man. Thanks a lot. I hope you continue to enjoy the content, my kind sir. Let me see. Dog step. Thanks a lot for your donation.
I'll be speaking more Mandarin and Spanish this year. Later on this year, I'll be speaking more. I'll be more involved.
I'm actually learning Dutch right now. That's one of the language I chose this year. I had a Dutch class last night actually.
Lennox Lewis, where do you see it at in about 5 years? Where do you see it?
First name, just basic, just the phrases. Just start off learning like short ones, so you can get comfortable. You don't have to learn like a whole bunch of stuff at first, but just get comfortable. My name is, your age, or where you from, what do you do, stuff like that. Dog Step, thanks a lot for your donation. Have you ever played hero in another language? No. Hero. That sounds familiar.
You talking about Guitar Hero?
That sounds familiar. No, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that game. Mr. Quill, thanks a lot for your donation. You said, "Hey man, I learned a lot of language because of you. If you need help with Samoan and Dutch, I can help my girlfriend." Samoan? Oh, you speak Samoan? Well, Dutch, I'm already taken care of for that. I'm already paired up with someone for Dutch, but Samoan may be something to consider in the future.
Instagram.
Wait, what?
Instagram address he put in there.
Oh, okay, that's what that is. Yeah, Samoan is. I'm not gonna do it right now because my schedule is just bunched up right now. But Samoan is definitely. Just stick around. Just keep watching the videos. When I free up some more time, all I'm gonna do is make a video or tell you guys on the stream what language that I'm gonna start learning. And if I need someone to learn Samoan with, I'll just make a video and post it on YouTube, searching for them. So I'm not gonna do anything right now. Chody, thanks a lot for your donation. Do you have any tips for learning Khmer Cambodian? Yeah, well, it's the same thing as I told someone else. The main thing that I can advise is, just learn phrases, listen a lot to the language, build your phrases up to a point to where you can have a conversation and go from there. Now, what I will say, I'm not sure if you're interested in learning how to read and write that language, but I would say focus on the speaking first, because the Cambodian writing system is ridiculous. They got the most. I think Cambodian has the biggest alphabet out of any other alphabet in the world. They got so many freaking letters. It's ridiculous. And that's what I'm working on right now. I haven't even been practicing spoken Cambodian lately because I'm focusing mainly on that writing system. I'm trying to master that writing system. I'm trying to get all that stuff down because, see, after I get that down, then I'm going to go back to Thai. I can read Thai, but I can't. I'm having trouble with like the tones and stuff. So I'm going to go back and go through all that, learn that stuff accurately. But I'm trying to get this Cambodian script down. The Cambodian script, it's ridiculous. They got so many words, man. So many letters. But yeah, I will, just learn phrases, listen a lot, and use those phrases when native speakers, and just keep building up phrases, for a good 5 months, 6 months, and then you can do after that. Then you can start doing some other stuff that's more difficult. That's an easy tip. Dodge Step, thanks again for your donation. What do you think of Pimsleur and SSB Hero? I'm not familiar with SSB Hero, the DOC. I'm not familiar with that, but Pimsleur, I like Pimsleur. Pimsleur is a good resource. I actually use Pimsleur as well. I actually got Pimsleur. I got the application for Pimsleur for Pashto and a couple other languages. I use that as well. So definitely Pimsleur is good for beginners starting off. It'll definitely get your feet wet, get you in there. Thanks a lot for your donation. Say yes 351. Yeah, Thai is yeah, Thai is pretty I think Cambodian, well, I think so Cambodian has more letters than Thai, but I think Thai is a little bit more tricky, just a little bit more tricky than Cambodian, only because of the tones and the classes, because they have classes for the tones. It's like a really weird concept. And see, Cambodian doesn't have tones, but they have a whole lot of letters, man. It's like it's ridiculous. And I just now learned, like I can read Cambodian slowly. I'm just now being able to read it slowly. I still need to work on some things, but I can. I'm beginning to be able to read like sentences and stuff, because now I can recognize pretty much all the letters I can recognize, but there are certain combinations that I still have to get used to. Did I miss anybody? Aaron Stinson. Okay, so Aaron Stinson, thanks a lot for your donation. Appreciate you represent Ohio the right way. Yes, sir. Let me see. How do you keep yourself motivated? Well, someone asked me this question before. I love learning. Well, we love learning. It's a high being able to learn new stuff and level up your knowledge, level up your body, level up everything. It's a high. It just keeps you going. Going to the gym, it's a high. That excitement of going to the gym, knowing that you're going to get it in, and then after you get it in, you come back home, get that nice sleep in. Yeah, leveling up is it's a high all across the boards. Not just leveling up languages, but just leveling up everything. Leveling up your mind. Becoming a better human being daily. That's what it's all about. That's the motivation. That's what keeps me motivated. I'm sure that's what keeps him motivated as well. Thanks a lot, Zesty Vapes. Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, or Martin? Are you asking me which one I like? If you ask me it's funny you ask me, because actually Eddie Murphy is like my favorite actor. He always been since the like Beverly Hills days, he's like my favorite actor. Thanks a lot, Matt Coons. Thanks a lot for the donation. Any Pacific Islander languages? Not right now.
We will, Lennox, Lewis, we will.
Steiner, not that leveling up like going out talking to people, but the other leveling up like just working out and all that. If you want to say every day, we stay leveling up.
We real far back, Happy.
Thanks again for the donation, Zesty Vapes.
Do you know any Irish?
No, I don't know any Irish. I did know. I forgot the Irish I knew.
Somebody said, okay, I sent another email. Hopefully I can get the Spanish levels 1 and 2.
All right. When I get done with the stream, I'll check you out. Mr. Denver, no. Nothing is better than Hansa. I mean, nothing is more difficult than Hansa. Chinese characters. That's just that. Yeah, we all know that. It just Cambodian has a lot of letters.
Thank you, Ian Young.
It has a lot of letters for an alphabet. As we know, Chinese doesn't have an alphabet; it's endless. So Cambodian isn't endless. It's just a lot. compared to other alphabets out there. Wait, hold on. Somebody just yeah, where that? I didn't even see that. Hold on. Oh, okay. Dang. Hold on. See, my chat is
It be right there.
yeah. Okay.
If you touch that, it'll take you right to it.
Okay. IFK, good. That. Thanks a lot for the. I don't understand what you just wrote.
Ian Young.
Okay, Ian Young. Thanks a lot for your. Wow, you donated $100. Is that? Am I looking at that right? Is that what that is? Mm-hmm. Thanks a lot, bro, for the donation. What's up, man? Keep it going. I'm in the Navy right now. I've started watching videos years ago, and I've learned how to speak a little Japanese and Norwegian. Thank you. Have a good one. Thanks a lot, Mr. Young. I wish you the best in your language journey. Thanks for this donation. This is beautiful, man. You threw me off with that. That's a big one right there. Apa kabar? Apakah Anda berbicara bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Melayu? Apakah Anda berbicara bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Melayu? Karena saya ingin berlatih bahasa ini dengan Anda sekarang.
Rontez Valentine, thank
you. Thanks a lot, Rontez Valentine, $10. Thanks a lot for the donation.
Vivo, thank you. Miles Gorder, thank you.
Thanks a lot for the donation. Vivo Chiara, Miles Gorder, thanks a lot for the donation. How can I improve Mandarin comprehension with native speakers? I have been using Pencil for 3 months but struggled. Okay, so look, I told someone this before. When it comes to understanding native speakers, you can do all the listening you can at home. I mean, listening is going to be very good for accent, pronunciation, what have you. But you got to be having interactions with real people, and you got to be put in the situation where you can't understand. They saying stuff to you, and you be like, "Damn, what did you say?" You got to be put in that situation where you can't understand. You can do this. You don't have to always go out. You can find someone. You can use iTalki or any type of place where you can find native speakers and get on Skype with them and have some daily interaction. Because if you're not having that interaction with them, it's going to be hard to understand what's coming at you. So you have to. Pimsleur is good and all. Pimsleur is good, but you have to get out in the battlefield or be in a situation where you can't understand, basically getting beat down. You know, when you don't understand, it's painful, I know, but it's gonna be well worth it when you go through that stage. So you have to put yourself in a situation where it's uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable when you can't understand. Somebody say something to you, you don't understand. You have to go through that. You can't. There's no shortcuts around that. I'm actually learning Dutch right now. That's one of my active languages. I don't really speak German that well. I know a little bit. So my best languages are mainly the Asian ones. Those are the ones I know more of. Because that's where it all began. So people wonder, like, how are you able to speak so fluently Chinese and you can't even speak German like that? Because those languages I didn't start learning until later. Like, those are like very recent languages. I mainly studied like Asian languages, African languages. Those are like my forte. Thanks a lot, Gotet. Tusen tack. Tusen tack, mannen. Or tusen tack, brush. Brush. Tusen tack, brush. Yeah, so you guys give me a couple months. I'll be spitting some Dutch here. I know you guys. Where's Dutch at, man? I got a lot of followers from Holland, so you guys gonna have to give me a couple months. I'm in training mode right now. Yeah, most of those European languages I started later. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think, well, not counting the ones that like school, but we all know how that goes. But my serious like was Russian. That was the first like European language. I mean, I know Slavic, but that was like the first one that I started learning seriously, like Russian. And then, and I still at that time I didn't even know Spanish. I wasn't even interested in learning Spanish. I started learning Spanish later. So a lot of people say, people are saying stuff like, how are you able to speak this Chinese like that, but you can't speak Spanish like that? My Spanish is pretty fluent right now. It's pretty fluent right now. It's a lot better than it was before. But people watching these retrospect videos, they're not realizing that those videos are old, and they saying, how are you able to speak all that Chinese and not that Spanish like that? That's because I wasn't really learning Spanish, and it wasn't until later on. It was way later on. I would say I'm at a solid intermediate level with Spanish. Solid intermediate level. Definitely some room for improvements, but I can definitely I'm a lot better than I used to be. I learned a lot more, and I could talk to people comfortably. Chilean Spanish? No, I haven't been practicing a whole lot of Russian lately. I still remember a lot, but not I'm not practiced that much. Too many damn languages, man. it's too many languages. I try to practice as much as I can. That's why when we start doing this traveling thing, I got some plans that's going to allow me to it's going to allow me to be more active in using most of those languages that I learned before. But right now it's like it's whatever. Yeah, I know. I need to improve my Arabic. I'm actually learning Arabic, Sudanese Arabic right now. Today I had my what class I had. I think this is my third class for Sudanese Arabic. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty serious. It's gonna be pretty serious. Harish, vanakkam, sokyama. Ama nanbaga. Ama. Nanipo tamamoli katukondu irkiren. Sokyama. Nanipo tamamoli katukondu irkiren. Eina. Eina. Nan tamonataka. Poga birumburen. Tamonataka. Poga birumburen. Yeah. Tamamoli katuka pirigum. Romba pirigum. Umail pirigum. Tamamoli katuka umail pirigum number.
Thank you, Daryl Wingate.
Thanks a lot, Daryl Wingate, for the donation. Oh, really? Yeah, Yeah, I normally practice Tamil. The person I'm practicing Tamil with now is he's from Chennai. Yep, I can read Tamil fully now. I learned all the letters. I can read it. It's not really that difficult. I mean, you still have to put some time in and learn it, but I can read the alphabet, the whole thing. I feel so proud of myself. I put that work in. I learned how to read another alphabet. The next Indian alphabet that I'm going to learn is probably Malayalam, or it's going to be Malayalam or Telugu.
Somebody said, "Can you speak Welsh?"
Man, every time that Welsh come up, I get angry, man.
Because we supposed to.
That kind of pisses me off every time that Welsh comes up. Every time. I was actually learning Welsh because we were supposed to be going over to the UK a couple years ago.
That was a year ago.
Hadi, so I have a question for you. So the Tamil, see, I'm learning the Tamil that's spoken in India. It's spoken like the Tamil Nadu. So so the Tamil? What is it? So which one would you consider more pure? The Tamil that's spoken in Tamil Nadu or the one that's spoken in Sri Lanka? Senu. Taiwan da. Bayala. Sony Sekhan Yuban. Ajir Senu. Bay, Ajir Senu. Is it hard for me to pronounce the G? No. The G in Dutch, no, not at all. Thanks for the donation, Steiner. He said, "Buy yourself a night." You guys join the Discord if you haven't already. Join our Discord server. Yeah, I'm focusing mainly. All right, bearded Scotsman, thanks for joining the stream, man. We actually over time. It's 6:38 now. We gonna stay on for about 20 more minutes and get off here because Mark he gonna fade me up here in a little bit. I mean, he gonna give me a cut real quick and
Do the beard and the head.
give me a haircut and do a little shave here because I'm a bit woofing here.
You know what? I actually can do it right here too.
Mr. Sebo, he'll send you the link to it.
The bearded Scotsman, thank you. You take it easy as well.
There it is. Mr. Sebo just sent it to you. No, I don't know Telugu yet. I think that it's going to be either Telugu or Malayalam after Tamil. After I get a pretty good grasp on Tamil, I'm going to mess around with that with Telugu or Malayalam. It might be Telugu first though.
Maybe we might make these bracelets available for sale in the future. We might do something like that. We don't know yet.
Thanks a lot, Los. Muchas gracias por tu apoyo. Siempre. Todo el tiempo. Anytime I comment on your channel, I get like 1,000. Wait, what'd you say? You said anytime I comment on your channel, I get like 1,000 likes. Do you guys read the comments? Man, you know what? When it comes to these days, when it comes to the comments on the YouTube videos, I don't even get to see all of them. There's so many people now. I don't get to read all the comments like how I used to. I probably get to read like maybe 30 comments, 40 comments, and then I just stop from there. But it's crazy now. I don't get to look at all the comments, but I do see occasionally of people getting their comment upvoted like 2,000, 3,000 times. I do see that occasionally. Malayalam is legit sped up with more whack pronunciation, whereas Telugu sounds more like a typical North. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Telugu after Tamil because I think there are more Telugu speakers here. I mean, there's a lot of Malayalam speakers as well, but there's a lot of Telugu speakers as well.
John Doe's, he drinks that orange juice out of that bottle because that's his orange juice. Nobody else drinks that. So he drinks it out of the bottle.
I'm pretty sure he knows that already if he's been watching the stream. Yeah, Telugu is pretty cool.
Stormy, oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. What about you, Stormy?
Rambo Batman, thank you.
Grammar police. Everything is digital download right now. I don't do the ship off like content like how I used to. It was too much, but I'm pretty sure in the future I'm gonna have like an actual book. A lot of the material is gonna be turned into a book, and I may get back to doing shipping at a later time. But right now everything is digital. Alan, you mean country food or which one, or just a food in general? Country's food. La comida de otros países, or what language is the fastest spoken? En general, tal vez, yo no sé. Es una pregunta muy difícil. How's the, let me see. I don't know. I have to think about that for a minute. Those veggies, the veggies and fish, that salmon probably, that salmon is that, yeah, that salmon. Oh, Stormy, I missed what you said before. What did you say? Let me go back up here. Okay. Oh yeah, the Persian and the Turkish. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, I can definitely concur. I can concur with that one. Well, Dutch, I just started getting back on Dutch. I was doing Dutch shortly a year or two ago, but now I'm back on it and I'm going to be on it seriously. So, yeah, it's going to be serious. Pre-Tukan, no. I haven't done anything with Bangla these days. Yeah, that's how I was like. I was like that, 2 cities. $100 donation. He wasn't joking. I am Nani. Nyajon, nyajon. Yoke, yoke mpa. Gu hai tao lu mon tia. Kopo nyajon à. Kopo hai tao lu mon tia. Tiama. Kopo nyajon à. 3 a.m. Ooh, 3 a.m. in Germany. That Versace drip. Pujon, right? Pujon. Pujon. I think it's Pujon. Good night, good sleep. Pujon. Pujon. Moujon.
Danas Balcunas, no, we did not.
Bujon. Algo de español. Yo sé una palabra de mexicano. It's like paisa. They say paisa all the time. Paisa. Learned that at the casino. Paisa. They kept saying, I'm like, man, what the hell is paisa, man? Why they keep saying that? And I asked it. And they told me. It was like, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like bro, it's like friend. And then I asked someone else about it, and they told me it's like they told me that it's like Mexicans use that. It's describing like somebody who's from from the same country. I was like, oh, okay, paisa. They say that. I mean, it's crazy. Like after everything, when they talking with each other, it's paisa. You hear paisa like after everything they saying. They use it a lot. Paisa. Dang, that's crazy how fast that time's flying.
They keep asking about that later.
I know. Why is it so important? Why is it so much of a concern, bruh? It's not important.
We do live every Sunday.
Sedikit lama menjadi bukit. Yeah. Sedikit lama menjadi bukit. Lain ladang, lain balalang. I gotta learn some more. Lain ladang, lain. VJK, what does that mean? Lain ladang, lain balalang. Lain ladang, lain balalang.
I'm not stressed, Uncle Daddy. I'm just chilling.
Mir geht's gut. Guten Abend. Guten Morgen. Danke schön. Thanks for the donation, Yalsum Yetim. Hi. Desk. Yeah, desk. Oh, desk.
Stormy, I plan on learning Chinese, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. Some Japanese too.
No, I don't know any Latin. Paisa. Yeah, paisa. I just learned that like what, last month. Hey Zena. Ciao. The Nederlands, lekker. Terve. Mites mene. Osatko Suomia, or was it Osatko Puhua Suomia? Yeah, I got to start practicing that. That's another one that I don't really practice often now. All right, Mr. Sale, we'll be chatting later, man. Sir, thanks for joining the stream. Hey, Rambo, was it Rambo Batman? Hey, kunto salila kaumina nonaika ko kutava. I want to say that to you. Rambo Batman. Kunto salila kaumina nonaika koukuttavaa. Kuntosalilla. Kyllä. He said kyllä. Kuntosalilla käyminen on aika koukuttavaa.
That finish.
Voitte se. Suomi kyllä sitten vähän harjoittelemaan. Kyllä. So yeah, we about to get off here because it's almost 7:00. We got like 8 minutes. Okay, we got 8 minutes. Freddie Sai. Okay, that's good. Mehoye. Medasipi.
Thank you for joining us, Dana Spalkunis.
Ciao. Thanks a lot, Tangula, for the donation. Do I ever plan on learning Gaelic? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. Anything's possible. I didn't get you this time, Freddie Sai. Nyame.
Thank you, King Messi.
I didn't get you this time. All right, Lax, we're going to be off here soon as well. So we...
Somebody want to hear you speak some Hindi.
Namaste. Sab theek hai? Kya hal hai? Kya aap Hindi aati hai?
It was a blizzard in Ohio.
For real?
A couple days ago, yeah.
A big one?
It looked horrible. I seen the snow outside.
It was looking like Flagstaff?
Yeah, it was looking like Flagstaff.
Tambiet.
King Messi, thank you.
Mantikun. Danyavad Merabahi. Hey, where the dude that was speaking Hindi, I wanted to ask him something. Hey, hold on, where you at? Oh, Sandeep, kya aap bahang pita hai?
All right, Antoine Tate.
Sandeep, kya aap bahang pita hai? Well, I think I said it wrong. I think it should be kya aap bahang pita hai? Or pita hai. I think it's pita hai. I want to see what he says to that question. Come by the bike. No, I've never used Anki before. Ano po sa palagay ninyo? Ano sa palagay mo? Pamanaliya expression ho bhai. Oh, Danyavad, Sandeep. Sandeep, did you answer my question though? I asked you. Did you understand what I just asked you? Oh, I see. You said nahi pita. Okay. I just wanted to see what you was gonna say. Xin Chao. Ooh, I'm hard. I can't read that yet. You see that Ethiopian right there? You see that? You know what's funny? I just started yesterday. I just started meeting with this girl
this Ethiopian girl on iTalki. She's brand new on iTalki. I'm going to be practicing with her like twice a week. So I've been looking forward to doing something like that for a very long time. When I saw that on iTalki, I snapped. I lost it. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Hold on. Xin chào, yeah, tôi nói được tiếng Việt. Tôi nói được ít thôi. South India से हूँ मुझे तेलुगु और हिंदी आती है. Yeah, Telugu पढ़ना चाहता. All right, guys, we about to get off here, so I can get this bao nhiêu thôi. Thật, tôi bây tôi gì? Oh shoot, I gotta practice some Vietnamese numbers. He just asked me how old I was. 38. Ooh, what's that, Gujarati? Hey, is that Gujarati? No, that's not. Is that Gujarati, Benito? Thanks a lot for the donation, Harish. Blessed love from the 6th man. Been watching since grade 10. Always a good time on the channel. Harish, thanks a lot, sir. Yeah, that's that Gujarati drip. Yeah, that's another language that's pretty useful here. Punjabi, Gujarati, it's a lot of Indian languages, man. I gotta brush up on some Thing Viet. Niopi. I like seeing all these languages in here. This is awesome. All right, look, we about to get off here now, serious. So thank you guys for joining the stream. If you guys are new to the stream, you need to follow me on my other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so you can be updated and notified when these streams are happening now. Mainly we do them on Sundays. I must tell you though, next Sunday we probably not gonna be able to do it because we got a pretty busy week. So just stay tuned. We normally update everybody when the stream is going to happen. We get it posted on the social medias. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Thanks a lot for your support, and keep supporting. Hope you continue to enjoy the content. And yeah, that is it for today. Do you have anything you want to say before we sign off here?
No, nothing to say. Beolante, no questions, nothing to say.
All right, you guys take it easy. We'll be talking to you soon. Take it easy. Peace out.
Au revoir.
Ma'asalama. Ma'asalama.
Zaijian. Oh, we got the damn curtains open. I know they looking all up in here.
No, they can't see that because the camera's not facing that way.
No, I'm talking about the neighbor, like.
Oh, the neighbors?
Yeah, this is all over. Daylight hours.
All right, guys. Peace out. We out of here. Yeah, I know. It's still on. I'm still trying to.
All right. I need to close this. I I'm about to grab those clippers.
All right.
It shouldn't take long either, because them shit is sharp.
I'm trying to sign off. There we go.